Hello everybody, welcome back. Let's have a look at some of these charts. To be fair, let's only just focus on the Bitcoin one. So we lost the trend line here. We lost that yesterday, which is why I said it's probably more bearish than bullish. We saw ourselves move down to 81,000, which is a little higher than expected. I was looking for this area, if anything, to be the first measured move. We might be seeing that later today, to be honest with you. At the moment, we're below the 20 moving average, and if we were to break above that, the next resistance is going to be the trend line. So, once support is lost, it becomes resistance. But at the moment, we're getting rejected on the 20 moving average. If the 20 moving average rejects this from here, the measured move is around 80,000. That's where we'll be looking for. A bounce from there, that's reasonable. That's reasonable. But at the moment, it's still hanging on the edge here, looking for further downside towards 80,000, and then if that happens, we get 78,400. I hear about this mega whale who's got this mega short. I don't know what to believe, to be honest with you. I mean, it is, as far as I'm concerned, just a tweet. I don't really know where you can see these things. If anyone can let me know where something like that is visible, to see people's live positions of such size, I mean, I'd be very grateful if you could find out for me, because I don't know personally where to see such things, and I take everything I say on the internet with a pinch of salt. Right, from a bullish perspective, there isn't really a great deal bullish in the short term. What we'll be looking for is what we were saying at the beginning of the week, where we are seeing some kind of change for the itchy clouds. We've got a green portion of the cloud over here, and we'd need to get a conversion baseline across the price action above the cloud and the cheeky span above the cloud, which means that if that were to happen today, you couldn't get a breakout until we saw 86,300, because that's where the cheeky span sort of lives. It's decreasing with every 4 to 8 hours, and then over the next couple of days we'll be down here, so you can get a breakout above 84,700, and then next week it'll be even lower than that, 83,000. So I'm anticipating what a trend or a pump signal would look like later on, but I don't think we'll be seeing it today. Today we do have some serious stuff, including the Patreon live stream. If you want to join that, there's links in the description below. Feel free to join, and I'll be doing one of the live streams tonight. But other than that, equally important, Fed press conference, and basically interest rate decision. So, are they going to lower the rates? Are they going to keep them the same? Are they going to raise the rates? Or are they going to shove those rates right up their ass? I don't know. So we'll find out later today. To be fair with you, there is a chance that they're going to lower the rates. There is a chance that rates will be lowered. But whether that has an immediate effect on price action is different. The reason they might be lowering them is because we're seeing the dollar sink. And the dollar to sink is fine because we've expected the dollar to sink. In fact, as far as getting something right, because recently I've not really been that right on crypto. On the big swings, for instance, I've not got that one right. But for the Dixie, it's trending in the direction that I expected, which makes me feel good. I'm not a complete loser. So, the dollar to go down generally was what I would have expected as a chart anyway. But it's been pushed down further by all this economic policy. And with the economic policy comes, maybe people get a little afraid and wanting to balance it all out. And the only way they can really think about doing that, one of the things they could do about that is lowering rates, cutting rates a little bit, and that should start to stabilize. But we'll see. I honestly don't really know. I really don't know. If I was the Fed, I'd probably just keep it the same. To be honest with you, I'd say that ball's in your court, President. There's nothing I can do that is going to counteract what you're doing right now. Okay, we'll see where we are next month. But there's an argument for every decision, to be fair. Right, so that is that. So we've done the Bitcoin, technically bearish on the short term, but possibility of breakouts above that trend line, Dixie down, Fed decision, and we'll see what happens. I'm not really needing to boil down much else. Well, what I would say is that long term, we are now seeing oil go down. Oil go down means inflation go down. Inflation go down means potential for rate cuts to raise the dollar. And all should be good, basically. I'm quite happy with the way that the majority of the background charts look, you know, dollar, oil, because that does pave a broader, better, more lucrative landscape for trading. But at the moment, everybody is all up and down, side to side, and it is very difficult to make appropriate trades that last longer than a few hours, really. Right, I'll leave it with you there. Thank you for watching. Hope you have a nice day. Take it easy.